some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, money, get some money, get some money, get some money, get some money.
It's week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll keep our eye on A.J. Terrell. No picks a week ago, but plenty of stops. 9 of them to be exact. It's the Falcons and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And scout folks believe that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, for a little bit we thought his... They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah. You can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. The Bucs at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Fournette, a first down carry, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Bucs trying on fourth down to come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense... Beginning on the ground with Patterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 75 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they've built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
It's on a 3-second down. The controls will get ready.
They wanted to get that ball down quickly. Nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On third down, Mariota. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin with a run by Fournette, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Brady now to throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Fournette. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. To throw is Brady. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jack Rabbit Jenkins. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have a short field here as they take over right at the 50.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Fournette once more on second down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Here's a give to Fournette. And some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Fournette is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mariota. Option left. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly right. Execute a run blitz there, but guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Right there back for a win in the defense's time.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll run with Patterson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mariota. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Mariota. And complete to Drake London. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Mariota to throw it. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 28 yards. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Another completion right back to Patterson. Touchdown! Cordero Patterson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Check right.
extra point by Koo, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Leonard Fournette and the rest of the Bucs offense set to take over once more. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season. Right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Brady's throw complete to Otton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Without the coverage was positioned, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it, incomplete.
And Brate, the tight end's got it. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. To throw, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Drive-ins in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll have in the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Mariota's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. And of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
What was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive to either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and then
got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On second and goal, Mariota dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marcus Mariota taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Leonard Fournette. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. On the run, it's Fournette. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now Fournette. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. This is Fournette. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Second down and 3. They'll run with Fournette. Bulldozes past him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Fournette. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. For the lead, here's third and goal. Now Brady. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. Now Brady got to have this one. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's into the clear. The 40. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Coup now for the point after.
Green, quick, yellow, black walk, check, pink.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Green, quick, yellow, black walk.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this fourth quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hey.
Again, it's Fournette. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Up the gut, Fournette. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's a give to Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
They'll go with a big bank. Fournette powers through him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A handoff to Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. Now they'll throw with Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, that second half, Charles, is a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half. And
hello, new world, all boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell.